First of all, thank you Sanjay ji for having me on the book, and it's truly an honor to be celebrating my life with such great heroes that I'm still learning about, reading about, and a bit overwhelmed because now my story doesn't sound that amazing and powerful when I'm hearing all these stories. You know, like, I'm someone who actually battled cancer with, all my limbs, but here these guys are, just, I don't know, lots of words. Salute to them, what they've achieved. So, if these guys can do it, that's what we need to learn from. Anybody can do it. I mean, the story, whoever reads this book, his attitude has to change in life. He has to go from negative to positive, or positive to positive way. I don't know. There can be more inspiration in one book. The book is about never giving up. The book's about overcoming your own challenges when the world's told you that you won't be able to do it. It's an inner battle. It's a battle within you, and you have to beat yourself. You have to beat your other person inside to come out of it. And it's very hard to explain in words, but the battle inside are the toughest battles to face, I feel. So I think Sanjay ji has written an amazing book. He's quite an artist while writing. He was quite an artist when he was playing. I read his championships, his 17 titles, and what he's gone through, his personal battles. It's a huge honor to meet him and personally get to know him. And obviously, the heroes over here, it's very overwhelming, and it's great to be, it's a huge honor to be part of this book. And I really hope after reading this book, people will be definitely on their toes. COVID was a tough time for all of us, and after that, I think we need these stories to come out, and people they are aspirational, they're inspirational, and this should bring some motive in people's life.
Fantastic. I think a big round of applause for that.
Fortunately for the other guys, nobody went through this kind of adversity, but I'm sure our seniors have had their personal battles and injuries. My teammates, Zahir Khan, Riddha Sehwag, Sachin, Harbhajan, they've had loads of injuries, and they had to come back even stronger. And I'm sure your setbacks, they make you stronger. So I think you learn, and you learn from the seniors, you adapt, you try to be like them. You're icons of the country, you're the ambassador of the country, so you have to behave in a certain manner. And luckily for us, we had some great seniors, and we learned a lot from them. Still learning. I always believe there is, you're not perfect, there's always room to improve, and you're learning every day. But I feel, since we are here for Sanjay ji's book launch, I feel that since I've retired, I've got a lot of time to read a lot of books, and a lot of good books, bring you a lot of good knowledge, inspiration, and this book definitely is going to bring a lot of inspiration to a lot of people out there who need it. They say God cannot be with you 24/7. They send your mother to be with you. Your mother's like God to you, and she's someone who's giving me birth twice, I feel. Yes, I was then. Obviously, she was there at my lowest, and I think she was my pillar of strength and stood by me. And I thought my mother is going to be in a tough space because it's going to be very emotional for her. She's going to cry a lot, and I think obviously when she realized I had cancer, it was hard to come to terms with it. But once my treatment started, my mother never cried. She was strong. She was fearless. She would be awake up at night. So, and she would just be there, like it's a little baby if it wakes up 4 o'clock, it needs to be fed. She was like that. So I think it was a very emotional journey, and I remember once I fell in the bathroom and I cried for mom. I shouted for my mom, and out of nowhere, like Superman, she came and caught me. So it was it's a very special bond. It's hard to explain in words. We all have parents, we all have mothers, especially boys, because we know how close we are to our parents. And now I have a child, and I know what it means to be a parent. You know, they say once you have a kid, you are never going to sleep again. So now I realize what we mean to our parents, and yeah, I don't think I would have done it without her.
Thank you, Yuvi. I think